game, and I feel like out there we felt that, and that's why we were able to get this victory.
So you had a really great game, say like scores with 18 points. Do you feel like in your second year now playing with the Lynx that you feel like you know what to bring when you come out? Like it's easier for you to read what's going on, and then you can score more than you pass. But like, do you feel like your second year really?
Yeah, well, my job when I get on the court is just to run the offense and keep the pace. So if the shots are there, I'm gonna take them. Today they were there, and we're busting out in transition and just a lot of open shots. So I feel like for me, I don't think my game is based off points. It's just more so like whether I'm running the offense and finding players and that sort of nature.
You guys are what 4 games ahead of the second place team in the league. Do you guys really feel like you're a step ahead of the league right now? And what do you feel like you guys need to improve on?
No, I think the league is very, very competitive, and that gap can close really fast. So that's definitely not something that we're taking for granted. I think we go into every game preparing and treating each team the same because any team can win any night. So we know that we have to bring our best game every night. And yeah, just keep chugging along. I think we're really good at focusing on the next game up, not looking at the end of the year yet, not looking at our record. Coach always says you win games possession at a time. So that's how we're taking it.
One question for me is off the court related. This is your second straight captain, a lot of kids in attendance. Here in LA, we're very diverse and very open. There are a lot of kids of color that are going to come out to this, especially in regards to like LA County. We've had a lot of influx of ICE activity, deportations. It's really hard for the community. So what does that mean for y'all to be able to come out here and play for the kids? Like y'all have always been in the forefront of social rights and human rights, that type of stuff. So y'all have to share your thoughts on.
I think it's great. Sports, the thing I love about sports is it's so unifying. It doesn't matter your background, your race, your economics, like where you come from. Sports is something that can bring people together. And especially in a time where it's so scary in our country, I think having a 2-hour break is really crucial where people can come together and cheer and have fun and not think about the real life things that are happening. As players, when we're on the court, it feels like it's so important, it's life or death. But especially what's going on right now, it makes you realize that, we're playing a game and there's a lot more important things happening in life. So anything we can do, especially, with kids involved in camp days and things like that, having them cheer like this, it's a blessing to be able to do that and something that we definitely don't take for granted.
This is for either of you, with the back-to-back. How do you decide what the main thing is, and what was the main thing for y'all today?
How do we decide what the main thing is?
Like with back-to-back.
I think we just, again, you got to take it day by day. Like you can't look at the schedule. We know our schedule shit. We try to fight it. They said no, but you can't control that right now. So we have to take what's given. Coach said this too, but no one's going to put an asterisk by any of our losses because we had 4 games in 7 days. Like no one cares at the end of the day, especially when you're at the top. People just want you to lose. It doesn't matter why you lost. And so I think our team does a really great job of staying together and making the main thing, which is winning games, keeping that the main thing. Like I said, we're focused on the next game up. We're done with this hard stretch for a little bit. Now we're going to Chicago. We're going to focus on them, and then we're going to focus on the next game, and just stay together in that way.
This is for either of you, but you guys were so dominant today. I'm just curious what particularly you might have prepared for when it came to playing Sparks. Was there anything you were concerned about, and that you were glad to excel when it came to playing them today?
Yeah, we know that LA is a great team. Literally their whole team bench as well. So we knew that we just had to come in here and be focused. Obviously with the back-to-back, we just had to watch film and lock in. So I feel like our coaches prepared good film for us and we were able to, learn that way versus getting on the court. But it was a battle all the way until the end. There was a couple of runs both ways. That just kind of shows the team that they are. They're always going to fight to the end. So yeah, definitely a tough fought battle, but just preparation, I think.
Shelby on Zoom.
Yeah.
All right. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Word. All right. A question for Fee specifically. Can you just talk about the impact that Natisha had coming off the bench and the whole bench as a whole? I think it was 30 first half points from the bench. Just what did that mean to you all this afternoon?
Yeah, T's impact is huge. She's just such a spark on the bench. I was looking at this. She was a plus 14, highest of the game. And we feel that when we're on. T is so quick. So the way that she's able to push the pace, especially in transition, getting in the lane and spraying it out when she's open, taking threes, knocking those down. She's such a dynamic player and point guard, making the right reads, that she's huge for us. And she's really what makes the team go, especially when we need that extra spark coming off the bench. So T's been great.
This is for either one. You guys spent 22 more field goal attempts than they did. You guys are able to turn them over at such a high rate. Does that give you guys a comfortability on offense where you don't have to stress about having the perfect offensive possession because you are winning the possession battle by that much?
I didn't know we had that many more either. I mean, each possession, I don't think so, because I think each possession, you're trying to get the best shot. So I didn't know we had that many more extra possessions, but I did feel like we were crashing the boards, kind of getting in there, trying to get those 50-50 loose balls. But, I don't think that margin made us any flimsier on offense. I think we're trying to lock in and get good shots no matter what.
Thank you very much. First for you, Natisha, want to ask not only about Diamond and Maria's impact off the bench, but how do you rate Napheesa's drafting skills for her NBA drafting? And for you, Fee, did you know that Cheryl was going to get traded beforehand, before you and Clark did that, or was that just on the spot when that happened? So first for you, Natisha.
Oh, I think Fee knows what she wants, so her draft picks were all great. Um, I'm happy that she, got Courtney, she got Cheryl, so the whole Minnesota Lynx gonna be there. So I'm happy about that. So she's a great drafter.
Yeah. Watch out. I might be a GM one day. No, I would hate that job. Yes, I texted Caitlin before to ask if we could trade for Cheryl. So yes, it was pre-planned.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.